Final race is a good one as well. Class 3 over the 1,200 metres, headed by Fast Most Furious. A last start course and distance winner, David Hall and Zach Purton. Storm Signal, runner-up last time out behind Cheerful Jet. Shanghai Masters, course and distance winner, 2 starts back. Rocket makes his Hong Kong debut, a 2-time winner in Australia. Back in Black, only beaten on nose last time out. Happy cooperation from Barry One and Spring Winner, 2-time course and distance winner this season. Was in Class 4 though. Back at the touchscreen for the last race here to have a look at the speed map, Brett. And well, he's going to find the front. Exceptional Desire is going to have to work a little bit from barrier 11 he's got.
But he's probably got the toe to do so, Andrew. And Shanghai Masters drawn 12. So the two of them will be looking to sort of drive over and get across in front of Storm Signal, who's no doubt going to race handy. That's what he's been doing recently. Now, Happy Cooperation's the big question mark. They had a wideish draw last start. Few of us thought he'd go forward. He was dragged out of it. But from a low gate, they're definitely going to kick up, I would have thought. That'll be interesting if that takes place. Super Wise might find a nice little spot in with a little bit of cover there. The newcomer Rocket might be out a little wide there early on.
There'll need to be a rocket from out there, won't he? But that's just how the track work... No, that's how the speed map looks. How's the track work look?
Let's have a look at the track work then, Andrew. We'll look at Fast Most Furious. He was most impressive last start, and he's come out of that race with no worries whatsoever. He looks really good. A little bit warm, but look, it was quite humid that morning, so I wouldn't worry too much about that at all. He's just doing it nicely, and he's definitely an improved horse. He's Amazing, not a bad piece of work there from Amazing. He's stretching out well down the back straight. Karras teetered, and he's had a few runs back now, so he'll strip a fit horse going into that this contest. He's going nicely, as you can see. And the third one is Happy Cooperation. As Brett said, they did drag him back last time, but from barrier number 1, he could be... His track work had been very good leading into that race, and didn't have the race run to suit last time. Could be this time.
All right, OK. Let's start off with Back in Black, who's a course and distance winner 4 times, but those 4 wins a little while ago. Let's see if he's getting any closer to another win with trainer Paul O'Sullivan.
Paul, Back in Black. It's been a while since he last won, but he's got down on the ratings. Narrowly beaten last time. Do you think he's ready to win now?
Well, it's interesting to know. I think he's had 2 or 3 runs on rain affected going and has won every time. So not too sure how the track will pan out on Wednesday evening. But you know, if the forecast is anything to go by, it could be rain affected. His last run was very good. He's got to overcome a wide draw, so any rain would help him a lot.
You put the blinkers on him for the first time this season. Last time, why was that?
Well, he's had them on and off, and it was just a matter of just trying to get his head around things. He'd become a little bit inconsistent, pretty hit and miss, and you know, when I expected him to go well, he didn't, and vice versa. But seemed a little bit more focused with them on, and let's hope he can take that into his next race.
And when you look at the race, Fast Most Furious from the David Hall stable was an impressive winner last time. Is he the one to beat, do you think? Yeah,
I think so, for sure. You know, he's a promising horse, and, you know, I think Back in Black may have just about found his, like most horses, found his rating. And David's horse is very progressive, so, yeah, he'll be hard to beat.
All right, we'll come back to him in a second. But Back in Black, it was only a nose last time he was beaten.
Yeah, look, as Paul mentioned there, should the rain come down halfway through the card, that'll enhance his chance. He's drawn 9. There's going to be pace there. We're on the A course. He can pull to the outside. He's an each-way chance, but he needs a few things to fall into place.
Yeah, I got him in there as well.
We just saw a little glimpse there of Fast Most Furious. We can have a look at that run now. Opened up perfectly for Zach Purton on the rail as they swung into the straight. And I thought there was a little bit of quality about this.
I agree. Yeah, there was a lot of quality about it. The final 400, 22.43. Admittedly, Paul, he's going to have to carry £8 more. But even Paul O'Sullivan said there he might be progressive this time and have a little bit more under the bonnet than most of these.
Yeah, he was most unlucky 2 starts ago. He made amends for it here. He hit the line very strongly. Barrier 4, get a similar type of run, and he stays in the grade, I think, which is most important.
Yeah, OK. And horses running in behind him, Starlight and Harrier Jet as well, could pay something of a compliment to him earlier on the night as well.
Yeah, that was an outstanding win there, but, you know, more weight to carry here. It'll be a little bit tougher for him, but he looks like he could cope with it.
All right, we're going back 2 starts for Shanghai Master. He has been beaten since, but again, this win, you thought it might be the breakthrough for him, and there could be more to come.
Yeah, and then last start he did charge forward, and obviously Encore Boy was the winner in the race, and I thought he dropped off a little bit sort of timidly, but we looked at the speed map. He'll roll over with Exceptional Desire. If the 9 and the 4 saddlecloth numbers in this race can find 1-2 positions and dictate the pace, gives them both a great opportunity.
Yeah, that's the key for them, where they're going to be in the run. And from barrier 12, I just thought he might get caught wide, so I was a little bit wary.
Yeah, Vincent Ho back on board. He was riding him on this occasion as well. We've got this first starter in the field, Rocket. So it's worth taking a check on him. He's by Fastnet Rock. What have we seen in the morning so far?
Well, he's 1146 pounds. He's actually bled this horse since he's been here in his track work. He did wear blinkers in Australia, so I'm happy to watch him.
Yeah, bled back on the 9th of November in some track work. He's had a number of trials leading in. We saw the speed map. He's likely to be caught off the course. Yeah, happy to sit and watch him. This is quite a solid enough race. And with that wide barrier, it's never easy, even if you're in form, and we don't know too much about him.
Yeah, OK, so Rockets maybe is a wait and see. Favourite here, Paul, though, no surprises, probably is Fast Most Furious. Yeah,
and he looks very tough to beat for me. Fast Most Furious, I can see him winning this again with no problems whatsoever. He's a very progressive horse, stays in the grade. We'll give Happy Cooperation another chance. I did like him last time, but from barrier 1 he should get a lot better run. Storm Signal's in great form and Joe Moreira sticking with him, and Back in Black being the next one. Especially if it rains, he comes right into it, but I think the 1 can win.
Yeah, I'm with Paul. I've got him on top as well. More weight to carry. He's going to make it a little tougher, but he looks a horse that's pressing forward and with scope to go higher. Storm Signal's extremely close to a win. He just got bloused, or he just missed out on blousing Cheerful Jet last start. Happy Cooperation from the good barrier. I'm going to make Amazingly my long shot. I like that bit of work that Paul showed. He's had a few runs back now. If they do happen to really put the throttle down early, that'll play into his hands. Overall, though, I'll play a trio, double banker 1 and 2 with 3, 4, 5 and 10. Yeah, that's definitely the cue for me as well, the 1 and the 2. As far as the stats are concerned for the meeting, we've mentioned this a couple of times about Casper Fans and Zach Burton. Great record. We're focusing on their trumped runners.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, when you look really sort of dig a bit deeper here. They've had 16 trump runners, Casper, and he's had 8 wins in 5 seconds with Zach aboard. So look, a 50% win rate and the first and second rate very high. So there's 2 horses that you can trump per meeting. They are friends of Ka Ying and the judge. So I'll keep a close eye on both those 2 runners because he's got a massive strike rate with them.
Yeah, I think they're probably both favourites as well at the early stage as well. But as far as best bets are concerned, Paul?
I'm going to take a chance with Telecom Man. Look, he's trialled really well at the Valley. I think he can get across, and I think he can be tough to beat. So he's my best. Race 4, number 4, Telecom Man. He'd be a good price too. And my long shot's another big price. Big Fortune is $23 at the moment, and he'll get back with all that pace on. I can see him finishing like a rocket down the outside. So he's a long shot. And in the play, I'm going to go with that race as well. And we'll throw in a couple of the favourites alongside him, Starlight, Encore Boy and Big Fortune QQPs.
All right, I'm going to go with the horse I've had a bit of time for in Butte. I think there'll be a little bit more pace in this race as opposed to the performance behind Bingo last start. He can sit in with a bit of cover. I like the way he won at Shah 10 when they rode him a touch more patient. I think this is a winnable race. It's a tricky race. There's half a dozen winning hopes, but he'll be a reasonable price. So Butte is my best each way. And then Amazing in the last, going in with a couple of runs under the belt now. He'll need the tempo on, but his horse has got some talent, 8-3 at a bit of a price. And the play will be mid-range, race 4. Planet Star, Kiram and Spinning Dancer, who comes up with a better barrier draw. So 1, 2, 6 QQP, race 4.
Yep, they're all in play for me. The best bet, though, going to my old friend Starlight in race number 5 to regain the winning thread. Zach Burton aboard. He's drawn 9, so we'll get back, but that's his MO anyway. And I think he'll finish off over the top. Race 5, number 1. As far as the long shot is concerned, it could be a good night for Umberto Rispoli. Paul's got him down for the best bet and the long shot. I've got him with Patriot Hero. Dropping in class, drawn 4, should get a really good run there for David Ferrara. So race 7, number 1. And we'll go with him as far as the QQP is concerned as well. Ha Ha Heart and Lucky Time. He'll probably run second once more. 1, 8 and 12. Hopefully we won't be too far away with that. All right, that's Happy Valley. We're back at Sha Tin, though, on Saturday. Quick backup, Hong Kong Macau Trophy.
That's right, yes. So Macau will be bringing some horses over. I think 4 coming over for the race. So look forward to that battle. Of course, Romantic Touch was able to win the earlier leg in Macau.
Yeah, rode nicely too in the wet conditions. And there's a little bit unsettled round, so I'll be interested to see how the conditions are for Saturday as well.
Yeah, they'll come over with their money too, the friends from Macau.
But that's the show. That's on Saturday. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul and the rest of the team, hope to see you at Happy Valley on Wednesday night when we will be racing to win.
Good night.
Good night.